Good morning. Good morning once again, people. Today is December 19th, 2023. It is 6:02 in the morning, Tuesday morning, December 19th, 2023. Here we are at Department of Career Services, where our goal is to help you get the lighting right. No, our goal is to help you, get from where you are to someplace better. Let's do this. And that, oh, got one more thing to do back there. Okay, we'll edit that out. So, good morning. Here we are in our new digs. In our new temporary digs. Here we are. So, it's good to have a place to go. Very appreciative for what we have been provided. So, but here we are to help you. Good morning, Wadabebi. So here we are once again back in Pahrump, no longer in San Diego. Back here in Pahrump at Pastor Frank Esposito's place. A nice large 20+ acre place out here in Pahrump. We are fortunate enough to be here while Rain Man is getting updated, revised, improvised, canonized. What? No, it's not getting canonized, but a lot of things happen at Rain Man. So that's just a little update about what's happening here, what's happening with me. Today is Tuesday. That means Las Vegas. Also meeting with Stephen Wesley, one of our great benefactors, helpers, motivators, coaches, etc. Great guy. Wearing my Angels warm-up windbreaker. I might wear that today as I'm still getting my clothes out. But again, this isn't about me. This is about us. This is about us moving forward to a better life, because that's what it's all about. It's about getting on our journey, moving forward on our journey as best we can with the help of others. And I think that's kind of the key, is with the help of others, because we can't do it alone. What is that? We cannot do it alone. We need others. So let's get started. This is a 2 plus 3 part podcast. We're going to do breathing and planning for today. After the podcast is over, on your own, you do the attitude or gratitude exercise description below. You do the review examination of yesterday description below, and you do the project and go forward description below. You do those after. Move forward, a little bit of progress every day, just incremental progress every day. And this is a 4-part transformational program where we focused on the physical, the mental, the emotional, and most importantly, the spiritual. So those 4 parts. In order to proceed on your journey the best way possible, you need to focus on those 4 parts. Yesterday, I saw a video where the speaker said the most important part is the physical part. because if you're not physically capable, you're not going to do much. You're not going to proceed very far on your path if you don't take care of yourself physically. Out there in the real world of men and machines, you have to have the mental part. You just have to be able to keep up with what's going on, which is also the emotional part. But in the big picture, it's the spiritual part is the most important part, moving forward spiritually and getting your priorities right. We do that on weekends, the spiritual part. During the week, we focus on parts 1, 2, and 3, mainly 2 and 3, mainly 2 during the podcast. But let's get started with our breathing exercises, the physical part, breathing exercise. So we want to get as much energy, get our lungs filled as much as we can, double intake, and 3, 2, 1, exhale. There we go. That's it. Planning for that. Let's do a shameless plug for daughter Roxanne's book. Daughter Roxanne's book. The ABCs of Tattoos. Baby's first book of Flash. Baby's first book of Flash. What does that mean? Well, that means you learn your alphabet with things that could be tattoos. So this was done by daughter Roxanne. Okay, moving right along, forward. Have our coffee. How do you move forward? Well, you know what? I think the worksheet speaks for itself. I'm going to focus on highlights of things, not just reviewing the worksheet, because the worksheet speaks for itself. And there is a link to the worksheet down below in the description. It's actually a link to the website, Thriving Warrior website, and there in the blog post is a link. So it's very quick. Scroll down, click on Thriving Warrior, click on Get to Thriving Warrior, click on blog, click on worksheet. It's there. You can download it. It's a PDF. You can put it on your phone. Get forward, use it every day. So I'm not going to talk about that. What we're going to talk about is today is day 2 in week number 3 of our 4-part transformational program, the learning part, the neuroscience-oriented approach to success, which when I bring the rest of my stuff over, I'll have that. This is in our chapter called Outside Our Skull-Sized Kingdom, and in our metaphor of the boat, it's the part that has to do with dealing with other people. Because what we notice is that when we look outside ourselves, we notice there are other people out there. And the goal is to work together with these people for mutual gain. A rising tide lifts all boats. It's not a zero-sum game. So we want to motivate people. We want people to do what we want. We want to do it by motivating them and self-motivating them. We want to use the positive approach to getting people to do what we want because we need people. And this week, today is Seth Godin talking about how do you do that. Yesterday was David Logan, who basically said you want to get people on your boat, Join a tribe, nudge it forward. Really simple. Join tribe, nudge forward. What's a tribe? Well, in yesterday's video, we learned that a tribe is a group of people with common interests. So one way to get people on your boat, get people to help you in your journey, is to join a tribe and then nudge it forward. Nudging forward. Boom. Come on, homie, let's go. Nudging it forward, not nagging it forward, not pulling it forward, not pushing it forward, just nudging it forward, getting people to see the world the way you see it. So the question is, well, how do you nudge them? And Seth Godin has the answer to that in his 4-part thing. How do you nudge people forward? And it's really simple. It's a 4-part process. First, you have to find part of the status quo to change, because you're not going to be effective nudging people forward if it's like, proceed, let's keep doing what we're doing, but follow me. No, you have to find part of the status quo to change. Then you need to tell a compelling story. Then you need to connect the true believers, and most importantly, ignore the non-true believers. Connect the true believers, ignore the non-true believers. And then lastly, lead them. Boom. Okay, that's what we're going to learn today from Seth Godin. The 4-step process to nudging people forward. Find part of the status quo to change, tell a compelling story, connect the true believers, and most importantly, ignore the true believers. So just think in terms of Jesus telling his disciples to go out, spread the word, but if you come to a place that's not receptive, don't argue with them. Just dust off your sandals and keep going. Go to the next town. Don't go where you're not welcome. Just keep repeating the story over and over, the compelling story. Then connect the true believers and then lead them. So at the end of the week, Saturday and Sunday, we're going to see Jerry Maguire pulling this together sort of unsuccessfully, definitely unsuccessfully in the first video, but that's it. So what I want to do is, again, stress the importance of other people. Do not isolate. Join groups. Join a church. Do things. Don't sit home watching TV. Don't be just doing social media, scrolling through the stuff. Be active. At the end of the day, at the end of your life, when your life is over and you're going to go to the next level, you're going to look back and regret you didn't do more with other people. So now that you know that, let's do it now. Let's do it now. That's what we're trying to do with this video, is connect people. So one of the things I want you to do, the most important thing I want you to do, is to come back tomorrow. Keep at it. Come back tomorrow. Number 2, share this with other people. Talk about, hey, I saw this crazy video, but you know what? It's the guy is boring, whatever, but the content is important. Share the video. Come back, share the video, discuss it with other people. Do it. Watch the videos, help yourself move forward. But this week, so we started with week number 1 was the base, the introduction, orientation. Then inside my school-sized kingdom, how does my brain work? Next, the importance of people. And then at the top is, once you have all of these things put together, you have the people, you have the crew on your boat, you push off, you're out in the water now, you're not tied down to the pier, to the dock, you're moving towards your destination. Now what you need to do is keep going. Do not crash, don't get shipwrecked, don't get mutiny, don't go off course, stay the course. That's it. Boom. No big deal. Okay, thank you. And Sophie Park, do that and cut.